I wish I knew that the money would come with a lot of the. I knew a nigga was popping as soon as I got me some. Somebody told me it's part of the game, you need you some. As soon as I came up to say that I changed, now I got some. Finding myself in this moment of life, I sit in my room and stare at this Glock. A nigga like me always keep to himself, but even success will bring you the odds. I'm thinking about days that I wanted a lot. I know some niggas that wanted it too, but how do you move when you just a target for niggas who really just wanna be you? I broke all the rules to get what I got. Never been one to get caught in the ropes. I'm carrying myself like a thug as I'm not, but I'm with the shit if you wanted to smoke. I know there's some niggas that hate me that I never met, but I guess just part of the joke. I got some family and homies that dead in forever, cause I don't be talking to ghosts, no. They told me keep all my enemies close. Fuck all that shit cause we'll never be close. I keep it loaded in every clip and check out a laser in every scope. I don't need plotting wherever we go. I open this book up and read every scroll. It told me if niggas ain't with me, I know they against me. The chapter will never be closed.
If you're not my friend, you're my enemy. Choose your side, there's no in between.
And I wish you knew that the money would come with a lot of the. And I know a nigga was popping as soon as I got me some. Somebody told me it's part of the game, you need you some. As soon as I came up to say that I changed, now I got some.
Pass my heat is freezing, scrapless, so the police don't freeze me. Till these little hoes on Reese's, all of their hearts get torn to pieces. I'm a demon and a demon, creeping, trying to put a nigga in semen. I'ma get even, Steven, spoiler, so she'll suck my cheek. But bitch, don't lie to me, don't let a nigga in my property. I be in your raw, I be in that pussy, that's my pottery. I turn car to be the cardiac, for real, like heart attack. These expensive, these are farther ass, say where the party at. I fuck ain't called a vet, I'm wrong for that, sometimes I could get real greedy. I turn out the call to set, then I call the hat, no regard for human beings. I turn the bands to ends, I still ain't spend my first advance with it. Playing until the end and even then keep running up.
Hey, it's me, Stacey Kennison. I definitely believe in money and blessings, but I definitely don't believe in committing crime or sin to get it, or letting anyone commit crime or sin against me to get it. And I don't believe in keeping company with anybody that has to commit crime and sin to get money and blessings or to give to other people either.
Steve from Machete Squad. Okay.
What's up, guys? How are we doing this evening? We're back here for another episode of the Machete Bowl. What's up, everyone in chat? What's up, everyone I haven't said hi to? What's up, Skills? What's up, Monks? What's up, Kyle, James, Rush, Nude, MFR? What else did I miss? What's up, Haz? How are you? What's up, Louisa? And what's up, everybody on Rumble? What's up, Frenchie, Patton? What's up, Valium? I hope you're having a wonderful evening. We're back here for another episode of the Machete Bowl. And today we're watching Jerry again. Jerry, the most amazing man in the world who shares way too much of his life with the internet, continues to have zero luck with women. He paid $1,000 on Hinge. $1,000 on Hinge. I mean, usually these dating sites are like $10 a month. Somehow he managed to spend $1,000 on Hinge, and he had zero results. The problem was him, apparently. Who would have thought the problem was Jerry? Who would have thought the problem was Jerry, guys? It's very, very crazy. Never saw that coming. And then we have a little follow-up from yesterday's Dragon Lord Frodo video. He woke up the next day after eating all those edibles, and he was not feeling good. What do you mean, who is Jerry? Been doing Jerry like every night for like 2 weeks. Get with it. Jerry is, okay, I'll give for the people who don't know Jerry, I'll give you the little Cliff Notes. He is a disgraced ex-cop. He is unemployed. He's divorced. He's 42 years old. He's $600,000 in debt. He dreams of becoming a professional YouTuber. And he makes terrible videos talking about everything going on in his life, especially his basic failure to become any kind of participant in the dating world. So that's the Cliff Notes on Jerry. There's more to it. He makes bad music, and I mean bad music. Actually, let me pull it up while we're here. Let me pull it up. Remind you of the Jerry music. Here. Remember this?
Pair me square with that. Oh, freestyle. I get all over the mic, clobber it like.
Yes. He's also a very, very successful musician. We watched his stuff last night. Go back and watch that if you really want to have a good time. Yeah, it was really great. It was really great. It was really amazing. Anyways, so he's got some videos for us to check out. We always love checking out Jerry. We'll know that. Who knows what we'll get into? Who knows what we'll get into? It's Friday night. Get your drinks together and let's watch. We'll start off with the Jerry video they put out earlier today. He just dropped a new one. Who just dropped a new one? Jerry just dropped a new one? What do you mean? Jerry didn't? No, he didn't. He dropped a new one this morning. He puts out shorts. Don't try to get ahead of my show. Tell me, oh, he dropped a new one. We're gonna see. We're gonna watch what we're gonna watch. You're gonna watch it. You're gonna love it. Anyways, I spent $1,000 on Hinge, 0 results. The problem was me. And let's see, luckily he very nicely chapters it for us. So we're going right to why my dating videos are crushing. Why is dating videos are crushing, guys?
Because if I don't choose it, somebody else is going to choose it. I'm really grateful to see the dating videos I've been putting up have been crushing. The vlog I did.
Yeah, the dating videos have been absolutely crushing. The dating videos is absolutely crushing. He got 1,000 views on his I didn't text her for 2 days, then she ended it while he sat there in a tank top and really just put his heart out about why he's just a failure in life, guys. They're crushing it, guys.
Today about that the woman canceled and then 5 other women said no. That was a 1 out of 10. And
five other women. The woman he had a date with said no, and then 5 other women said no. It's amazing. That's record numbers for a single day.
And the last dating videos I've done have both been 1 out of 10s. I'm really happy to see how all my accounts are growing, and I'm excited.
By the way, 1 out of 10. It's like a YouTube thing on your page. If it's the best video in the past week, it'll be a 1 out of 10 video. You don't want a 10 out of 10 video. You want a 1 out of 10 video. It's backwards from what you would think.
Ever the first dating coaching client or content creator coaching client or ICP coaching client comes in at jerrybanfield.com. I can just feel all the abundance.
It's going to be amazing when someone watches his channel talking about how he spends thousands of dollars on dating apps, has almost no success with really anyone, not even a second date. And they go, yeah, this is the guy that I want to coach me on dating. This is the guy that's going to show me how to find true love.
And I've been thinking a lot about dating apps again, but I'm not going to jump back in right away because I clearly wasn't playing the game very good on dating apps. And what's silly in life is when you complain about the game instead of doing your best.
Hold on. He was wearing it in his other videos, like an actually like made shirt that had his name printed on it. It looks like this is just a white T-shirt they wrote in green Sharpie, Jerry, and it's kind of fading. Was that his first attempt at merchandise? Was just writing on T-shirts with Sharpie his name
to win. And I see if I want to win on dating apps, I gotta have certain kinds of pictures that communicate a certain kind of energy. And I can't just lay out things like I can't mention anything about wanting kids or marriage or basically I need to be sweet and mysterious so that women get curious.
Yeah, be sweet and mysterious. Don't talk about wanting kids or wanting to get married. Not on a dating app. No. Just be mysterious. Like, don't even show your face. Make sure you're wearing some kind of baklava. And make sure you're holding like a hammer to show that you're useful around the house. You can fix things. And make sure you don't tell them your name. You're mysterious. So do all those 3 things. Don't tell them your name. Wear a baklava. Or balaclava. Oh my god, I always say that wrong. Balaclava. Baklava. Yeah, wear a Greek pastry. Wear a Greek pastry on your face. Now wear a balaclava on your face and hold a hammer to show that you're useful. It's how you get women.
And want to know more. And that's kind of annoying to me, but you can either complain about life and be annoyed or just figure out how the game works and play to win. Like, to me, this is how the content creation game works. You play to win. You figure out how to get your ideas out as fast as possible.
God, his videos are actually blowing up. 1,500 views on these. People are actually finding this absolute lunatic and subscribing to him and watching all his videos.
And then use automation and AI to just dump it all out on all the different platforms.
There you go. That is the way to be successful. Just put out crap content and use automation and AI to just spam every platform to get a real moderate amount of views where everyone just laughs at the lunatic. This is how you find success in 2026.
Grateful this is so easy now. I used to want to automate like this, but you couldn't automate like this back a year or two ago. This level of automation wasn't possible, where I can just throw files in a Google Drive folder and shoot them out to all these different accounts.
Yeah, there you go. That's the way to get real good content. 10 from Blackwood Ghost. He's a desperate dummy. He absolutely is. He absolutely is. I don't think he's ever going to reach the numbers where he's going to be self-sufficient with his YouTube channel, but who knows? His numbers are growing.
And I'm really excited to see what happens. I watched a Mr. Beast video about a week in his life, and I'm like, you know what? I want the amount of views that I'm capable of getting. I want as many views as these platforms will give me.
Yeah, he wants Mr. Beast views. Why can't Jerry get millions of views? Everyone can tune in to watch Jerry talk about how he fails to even get a single date from Hinge, how he spends thousands of dollars on matchmaking and still strikes out. Millions of people should be watching this. He knows he can get views like that, for sure.
I'm going to do whatever I can within, sharing my message. Like, I'm not out here trying to make sensational videos like giving money away and stuff. I'm here to teach people, to wake people up.
Yeah, you're not going to be giving away money, Jerry, because largely, you don't have any money. You're $600,000 in debt. You don't have any money. You put out a video earlier today, or maybe it was last night. I think it was a short. In fact, let's just go directly to that. Let me find that. We'll go directly to that. Somebody's describing it to you. Here we go. Share this tab. Here we go. Well, actually, let's do it this way because it always scrolls wrong.
$2,700 a month house with...
He rented a $207,000 a month. $3,000 a month on a house when he's already $600,000 in debt.
Zero income at the beginning.
And he has zero income. Zero income. He thought, why not get a lease that cost me $3,000 a month? In Florida. I'm imagining there's probably a cheaper place somewhere in Florida that's less than $3,000 a month.
2026, and I'm literally having to use cash advances to continue paying the rent. And
he's paying the rent using credit cards. I mean, he's heavily in debt. You know he has like a 35% APR on that credit card. Not that he's ever going to pay it anyways. But he's been putting $3,000 of rent for 8 months on credit cards. So this is the financial genius of Jerry. And at least represent zero.
Support human connection and empowerment and have a purposeful life. That's what I'm here to do. And
on 5 more from Mike. Blackwood Ghost, I'm sorry. He ain't never getting a fuck partner. He's a broke joke. You're absolutely correct. He will never find a woman who wants to waste their time with this delusional broke idiot.
I'm here to get those videos out to as many people as possible. Almost no content creators are at this level that I'm at, where
almost no one's at Jerry's level.
Work so fast and then shoot it out to so many platforms. I am grateful today that I've got that I can think on this level, and I'm here to help other people too. Like, the main thing content creators collectively need to do is learn this stuff, because most content creators are working extremely inefficiently.
That is right. That is 100% right. That is the one thing that YouTube needs more of. AI slop content. Just a person telling a bad story and then having AI rip it into 17 different shorts and pushing it to every platform every day, so people are just completely inundated with your low-effort crap content about your boring life, so they're just forced to accept you and love you. That's what the platform absolutely needs more of. 2 from Mr. Jessel. He borrows from Peter to pay Paul. Exactly, he does. He is a financial genius.
I thought about hiring this guy on YouTube as a dating coach today for a minute too. But he has this stupid, He
was thinking about hiring another YouTuber as a dating coach. The man who's been paying his rent with credit cards, who already hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. Hey, why not spend more money trying to get some pussy? I mean, who gives a fuck about my kids or anything they need? Their mother can buy them clothes. I need some fucking pussy.
Free call, and I know you're gonna get sold something for thousands of dollars. And it's like, I'll just put the pictures up myself. I'll take the pictures I need to take from my dating profiles if I do them. I have this one woman I met from matchmaking, and she's on a trip. We haven't communicated in days because she's like out in the woods and her phone's not charged. I did send her a message yesterday. Haven't heard back yet, which is fine.
I'm pretty sure that's the woman who like already snubbed him. She got matched with him in the matchmaker, and she really just didn't feel any connection. And Jerry did that whole like, oh, you should rally thing, and she got misunderstood. And he's still trying to really just wrangle a date from this last woman who would even talk to him. He is sad, pathetic, and absolutely desperate.
And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll give things a week before I go hard on dating apps again, because I need to get this content created.
Give it a week. Things will change drastically, and your life will be different, and suddenly women will desire you and want to be near you. If you just give it a week will change everything.
Workflow set up so that I can just bring views in from all the platforms, and that this takes time to get all this set up.
And then you can tell the women how many views you get, and they'll be like, oh, okay, I'll sleep with you, Jerry. I didn't realize you were getting so many views.
Has taken, hours and hours. It took hours to make that game yesterday. Nobody's bought it yet, but it's sitting there and people can buy it indefinitely, which is cool.
Hours to make a game. He's so proud of that game that he spent hours telling the AI to make. And he's surprised that no one bought it in the day it's been released. I've seen his games on his website. They're really, really rudimentary. Like let's do a math game for kids where you shoot the number that's the correct answer. It's been done a million times. It doesn't take any effort. No one cares about it. It's never gonna make you popular. Why would anybody pay for something like that? But no. Jerry thinks that if he just does everything in the world and just does it subpar using AI, but he does it all, eventually something has to take off and make him successful. The music, the motivational speeches, the investing, the gameplay, the whatever bullshit. It's something eventually. If he just does everything badly, eventually something's just gonna be picked up as like the best thing in the world.
I'm also I enjoyed going to a yoga class today, and got a nice workout.
The yoga classes where he hits on every single other woman there until he gets kicked out and has to find a new yoga studio to go to. 10 from Mike. Read this slowly, Jerry. You will expire alone and unloved. I don't know. Get tattoos or something. A blow-up doll, perhaps. I think what Jerry really needs is he needs a real doll that's a program with AI. Real doll that has AI in it, just there to tell him he's amazing and super sexy and smart, and then he will just sit in his room for the rest of his life with the AI doll.
There's a beautiful woman next to me. Had a nice little conversation with. I just walked up and started talking to her about her yoga mat. And I'm...
Enthralling conversation. When you're at yoga, a strange man that you don't like his energy comes up to you and says, hey, that's a nice yoga mat. Can I talk to you about it? No, you can't.
I see that there's so many possibilities.
Exactly.
I feel extremely wealthy.
Exactly.
And it's like I can just feel the money and the women on the way. I want what's coming to me. I can just feel what's coming.
It has been, as far as it's probably been a lot longer, but as far as I've been watching it has been 6 weeks of constant failure, starting with the Queen rejecting him, and then every single woman since then rejecting him in one way or another. Whether they even give him a first date, they absolutely do not give him a second date. So, but he's on the verge. It's coming. Eventually some woman is going to say, all right, fine, Jerry. Yeah, I give in. You're persistent enough. You broke my spirit.
Coming, and to me, that's the key to manifestation. Is like, ironically begging.
And of course, he believes in manifestation. If he just really wishes for something long enough, it'll come true.
For it and praying for it indicates that you don't believe in it. Like I've put my order in. I want the best experiences I've ever had with women, and I've had some pretty good.
We got 10 on Rumble from Ronnie Redbeard. Sure, money. Yeah. Well, thank you, Ronnie. I appreciate you. Thank you for your support. I don't know if that's directed toward Jerry or just a random comment, but yeah, thank you. Yeah, Jerry needs the money more than me. He's completely broke. I'm trying to find something real quick. Hold on.
I think I can do better.
Hold on.
I want those. I'm ready for those, and I'll do the work for those. Even if that means I need to learn how to win on dating apps, I will do that. And I want
how to win on dating apps. It's a game, guys. It's just a game. You just have to trick people into letting you win. That's all you gotta do on dating apps. You gotta win. You gotta win on dating apps. All right, let's jump over to something else I had. I didn't have this planned, but I kind of want to at least show a little bit of it. This is Jerry's life story in 10 minutes. Jerry's life story in 10 minutes with psychopathic eyes staring at you with a book. I don't know what unfin myself even means. I don't even know what that means as a book. But, you know, let's hear. Behold, Jerry's story in 10 minutes, guys.
I'm Jerry Banfield, and this is my life story in 10 minutes. If you've been watching my other videos, I think you'll love to get to know a little bit of my history and how we got here. If you want the full version of this, I have a book called Uneffin' Myself. It is on all the platforms you'd read or listen to books like Amazon Kindle, print, and...
Yeah, Jerry's definitely unfucked himself as he's 42 years old, $500,000 in debt, has no job, and is just trying his best to make his way on YouTube with AI. Yeah, this is how he un-effed himself.
You can listen to it on audio, on Audible, Spotify, etc. It covers up until the beginning of 2026. I was a military brat growing up. I was born in Michigan, and my mom was living with my dad's parents.
That would be funny. That would be funny if this was like AI's first attempt to pretend to be human, and this is AI acting as human as possible. We're like, oh, well, we were all worried that AI would somehow trick us all into thinking he was human. No, it's very obvious when AI is trying to pretend to be human. They do weird shit like Jerry.
At the time, because neither of them were bringing any income in. My mom went in the military when I was a year old so she could provide for me and get away from everybody's family in Michigan.
Oh, I'm 5 from Mr. Jessel. Usually, one would get a job and pay off debts before even considering wooing a woman. That's true. That's true, they would. And also, they would probably consider making sure their children had a stable life and not be like drowning in debt from their own father before they spend lots of money on dating apps. But Jerry makes bad choices. Michigan.
My father is an alcoholic, a drug addict with some other issues, and he went with my mom on this journey and ended up sobering up and being a stay-at-home dad who raised my brother and I while my mom had a...
And he's just trying to recapture that life he had with his father being a lazy addict. He says, well, I want to be an addict who sits at home not working. Why can't I do that like my father did and his father before him? It's a family tradition.
Your career in the military as a veterinarian and officer that retired in 2005 or so. I lived all over the world, being in the military as a dependent with my mom, and I got used to my life kind of being burned to the ground every few years with all the friends, everybody I knew. With all
so he's used to his life being complete chaos and falling apart every few years. That's why he's super positive now. Ever since he was a young boy, his life would just fall apart every few years. So when it happens now, he's just like, well, that's what happens to everybody, right? Doesn't everybody's life just fall apart every few years? That's how I was raised.
Disappear and we'd go somewhere new. And I arrived in high school in Virginia, went to a really nice high school, like a whole bunch of kids of rich and powerful people, you know, beautiful girls there, dudes that loved playing Counter-Strike and you know, football, basketball, had so much fun. And the hardest part of my childhood was living overseas in Germany in my teenage years. We lived in this tiny apartment, and the high school on base was a little rough, but I had a childhood that set me up in a position.
Jerry got bullied in the German high school. That's kind of funny that a man named Jerry would get bullied in the German high school.
To, you know, go out on my own at 18 years old, which I did. I ended up going to the University of South Carolina because I had planned to go in Army ROTC and get an Army ROTC scholarship at Virginia Tech. I signed a letter of intent, but I went there and stayed the night, and it was horrible. I'm like, this sucks. You know, I might as well go to West Point if I'm going to go to a ROTC program that is this restrictive and requiring you to sign out to go to the bathroom, for example, freshman year. Like, that's dumb.
Amazing. Well, if this thing was so restrictive, I should be going to West Point. So ipso facto, he went nowhere, I'm sure.
So I ended up going to the University of South Carolina for a bachelor's, originally in engineering, as my backup plan, and I started in honors college as well, but then I got tired of engineering. I started drinking as well in college freshman year, despite, you know,
I got tired of engineering and I started drinking. It probably went the other way. You probably started drinking and you failed out of engineering school.
My dad was an alcoholic, but got sober. I never drank when I lived at home, but put me around a bunch of people drinking in college, and I eventually drank too. I then changed after the first couple of years. I got into drinking so much and gambling and video games and girls that I didn't have time to do Army ROTC PT in the morning, and I didn't want to go overseas to fight in Iraq or Afghanistan, especially when my father had been to Vietnam and told us his Vietnam stories. I'm like, no, if I can avoid that, my father got drafted. And I'm like, I'm not volunteering to go into an environment like that. That's crazy. But I still felt drawn to serve in some way. So I went into criminology because I thought that was fun and I wanted to be a police officer.
Criminology.
I went through college and finished with a degree in criminal justice from USC in 2006.
You know, imagine, just imagine just for a second, the life trajectory. Hold on. The life trajectory of starting college as an engineering student and then leaving college as a police officer. I'm not saying police officers are bad, but like you could have been a fucking engineer and you're like, that's too hard. I'm gonna drink and take criminology and become a police officer till I get fired for sleeping with one of the 911 dispatchers.
And then I had smoked weed the first time ever in 2005, which made it hard to get a job as a police officer. So I went into corrections, which was miserable and a rough environment.
Smoking weed does not make it hard to get into. Smoking weed one time doesn't make it hard to become a police officer. Even in 2005, there was obviously something else going on.
Say the least. But I proved I could hang, that I was strong enough to be in there with, you know, the hardened criminals that have done like the worst things you can imagine. And then from there, I can't
imagine him as a corrections officer. I can't even imagine him as a corrections officer. They probably put him at the front desk or the front gate, which just like wand people as they come into the prison.
Police officer at one department.
He is 42 years old. He said in another video he was born in 1984. Good old 1984.
You know, state law enforcement officer, which was awesome. Then I moved to another department. I ended up, you know, working at the university where I used to, you know, go to school. I have a book about that time called Officer Banfield. Long story short, I got burnt out and real down on the job because
he got fired for sleeping with a 911 dispatcher. He's not going to say that outright unless he's whining about it, but he got fired for sleeping with one of the 911 dispatchers.
You know, seeing that if people had a certain level of power and status, you would be literally ordered not to arrest them by the higher ups because, you know, that's the sheriff's cousin or this politician's aide. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's right. He took a stand against the corruption. That's why he's not a police officer anymore. He took a stand against the corruption, and that's why they took his badge from him over it.
We're doing, you know, don't arrest them. But everybody else, they get, I saw firsthand that if you had a certain level of power and status, different laws and different rules applied to you. And that totally broke my idealism for being a police officer. By the end of my short career, I didn't want to arrest anybody anymore. I'm like, oh, okay, so this person isn't anybody special, so they should go to jail. But if they knew somebody, then they wouldn't. That's crazy. So then I moved home with my parents and went to graduate school after that. And I went to the University of South Florida in Tampa for criminology. I was working on a PhD in criminology. I thought I was going to teach, you know, criminology. I figured since I'd been a correction officer, a police officer.
After failing as a police officer, I figured I'd become a teacher, teach people about criminology. After I said the legal system doesn't work and I failed as a police officer, I figured it was the perfect time in my life to try to teach people criminology.
I love teaching, that makes sense for me to be in academia, be a professor, you know, safe, smooth career, research, etc. But then in 2011, I started on YouTube. And I was like, wait a minute, I'm working so hard in school to be able to just do research and maybe somebody occasionally somewhere would see what I have to say. Or I can just go on YouTube and run my mouth and people all over the world can instantaneously hear all the thoughts right off the top of my head. Like, YouTube is where I belong.
Yeah.
So since 2011, I've been a content creator and I quit my PhD program after getting my master's in 2012. And have done this full-time since then. I've not taken a job. I did some freelance and like contract work, but
he did all that. He spent all that time going to college, getting his master's degree, and then turned around and never even got a job. Was just like, I'm gonna become a YouTuber. I'm gonna become a YouTuber and make terrible videos where I just talk about nothing and expect to be an amazingly successful man. And somehow that ended with him being $600,000 in debt.
I haven't had a job or
Great
worked
choice
for anybody since 2012, and it's been awesome.
Yeah.
I also met my now ex-wife in 2011 while on Match.com while she was in law school. And, I was in school for criminal justice.
And that absolutely explains how this doofus has been spending the past 15 years not working, pretending he's a YouTuber, while his lawyer wife was bringing in the actual money. And he just got to sit at home raising the kids and pretending he was a successful YouTuber while racking up massive amounts of debt. Somehow, after 15 years of that, she was like, all right, I'm done, Jerry. These kids are teenagers. You don't need to sit around the house all the time. Get a job and do something and contribute to this household, or we're getting divorced. And then he didn't, and they got divorced. I
had hella game. Like, dude, my dating game was so on point. I was just going out with beautiful girl after beautiful girl, and I was ready when my ex-wife came along. I was ready. She was absolutely drop dead gorgeous. I was so attracted to her and just worshipped her, and we had so much.
So by the way, we did say we saw him say the other day that his body count is 20. So let's just pretend that he hasn't slept with anyone since he met his wife last year, just to help pump his numbers up to make him look better. So he met his ex-wife in 2011. He would have been about 28 years old. He made it to 28 and he had a body count of 20. Ostensibly, he would have been sleeping with women at least for 10 years. So that's about 2 women a year. In his prime, when he said he was the top 10% of men. He was the top 10% of men dating beautiful women all the time. He was averaging 2 women a year. 2. It's not very good.
Much fun together over the next 15 years. Now let's not skip to the end quite yet, although we got like 3 more minutes to do the short version of this. So in 2011, we moved in together. We got married in 2012. My drinking escalated and it kept sabotaging my business online, but I got a little success in my business online and relied off my wife to support me. Then in 2014, my dad died. There
it is. His wife was supporting him the whole time while he's sitting there playing pretend. I'm a YouTuber. I work for myself, while pulling in like $100 a month from his ridiculous YouTube bullshit. And now, you can understand why he got divorced now.
Blew up.
Exactly.
And my business was just going downhill. So I got sober and Alcoholics Anonymous. Totally changed my life. And then my ex got pregnant that same year at the end of the year as well. Then my business started taking off in 2015. I borrowed all kinds of money to make Udemy courses. I got to be, by 2016, I was a top 10 instructor on Udemy, having millions of dollars in sales. Blew up a YouTube channel to over 100.
I like how he says millions of dollars in sales. He didn't make $1 million. The Udemy sold his courses and gave him a tiny percentage of that $1 million. Probably not even anything worthwhile. He probably spent more than he made from it trying to make the stupid, ridiculous thing work. And he goes, I made millions of dollars in sales. You didn't do anything, Jerry.
100,000 subscribers. Got my Facebook page to millions of likes. And was just on top of the world. Then I got banned from Udemy because, well, I was saying whatever I wanted and pissing them off. I wasn't violating any policies, but they just made up a policy I violated and banned me from the platform. Then I got heavy into...
There you go. That tried and true lolcow excuse. Well, I didn't actually break any rules. They just didn't like me, so they banned me and made up a reason. I'm sure that's what happened, Jerry. You were trying to pitch some ridiculous crypto pyramid schemes to help get yourself rich quickly, and they were like, wait, we can't let this guy do this. He's making courses for us and making us look bad. And then you're like, well, you didn't say I couldn't do that. Oh, this is bullshit.
Crypto, I was one of the first crypto YouTubers in the world. And meanwhile, I loved it. I was paying all the bills for my family. My ex stopped working for a few years to raise the kids at home full time.
Oh, yeah.
We had my son.
I'm sure that happened. I'm sure he was making so much off of YouTube that his wife could stop working her lawyer job.
In 2018, after my daughter in 2015. And for a few years, my ex was a stay-at-home mom. Occasionally, she freelanced a little bit. But for years, I paid all the income, made hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, working straight from home online, and it was awesome. Then my ex and I had a big disagreement. I wanted more kids. She didn't. And at the same time, I was really frustrated in my business. And then things kind of spiraled after that. I borrowed a bunch of money and tried to make a big online course platform to compete with Udemy. It blew up, and my ex felt betrayed by how I'd handled the finances and all the money I'd borrowed, and that all that started like the fracture in our marriage. Then
he borrowed way too much money to create some online class platform to compete with Udemy, and he swears it was making a lot of money, but it caused his marriage to just fall apart. He's never gonna tell the whole truth. He'll never tell the whole truth.
In 2020, I got the opportunity to I quit doing everything online for the first time, and then got into streaming games after coming back. I got to be one of the top Facebook gaming.
Yeah, that is what people do after they make hundreds of thousands of dollars teaching stuff. They come back to the internet and stream games. They stream games to show how successful they are.
Streamers, one of the top 20 partners over the next couple of years. Then I got demonetized.
He was a top streamer. You know this guy that you've literally never heard of? Jerry Banfield? You know all the Jerry Banfield gaming clips that you've never seen? You know all those classic Jerry Banfield moments from him gaming that you've never heard anyone talk about ever? He was the top gaming streamer in the world. He's definitely telling the truth and not just spinning a wild yarn.
Facebook after I got to be, I just was trying to share whatever I could that would help wake people up from the Matrix. And eventually
he needs to wake people up from the Matrix. He was working with King Darcy to break the Matrix.
Got a bit too controversial for Facebook. They censored me and treated me unfairly. And then I went back into crypto YouTube, but I got so burnt out on content creation.
It's amazing how every time he gets banned, it was someone else's fault and they were treating him unfairly and he didn't do anything wrong. 5 from Blake. Did we all catch that? He was so incompetent, she had to quit her job to raise the kids because he was failing as a stay-at-home dad. Pathetic. Yeah, that is what happened. That is what happened. He is a failure of even a stay-at-home dad.
In 2025, I deleted everything and then went to massage school. And I thought
that's what successful YouTubers do. They delete all their channels and they go to massage school. Even Boogie holds on to his pathetic YouTube channel because it still generates him some income. But that's what the top gaming streamer on Facebook does, is they delete everything and they go to massage school, guys. Massage school.
Have this, my ex to support me again, who now had a great full-time legal job that could pay all our bills. But then
his ex-wife had to go back to work as a lawyer and go back to supporting the family because his little plan to become a famous YouTuber just fell apart, and he's trying to stream games now. Actual massive loser.
After I quit massage school a couple weeks in, because you're not going to tell me what to do and how to think at this point in my life. Well,
then why did you go to massage school, Jerry? You're not going to tell me what to do. We're telling you how to massage people, Jerry. This is what you signed up for. This is what you wanted to teach us to do. I don't listen to other people. I'm my own man.
Then my ex decided, we decided we wanted to divorce right after that. And it's been a wild ride since then. I moved out.
There's definitely gaps in this story he's not telling us. His wife suddenly, for no reason, had to go back to work as a lawyer. And he went to massage school to prove he could do something. And then he quit it after a couple weeks. And then his marriage fell apart, but it was totally mutual. It was totally mutual. It was just that time, we were moving apart in different directions of my life. I decided I wanted to become a poor idiot who's deeply in debt, and she didn't want to be a part of that. So we mutually decided we should just part ways.
I tried writing all these books. I have 35 books, like they wouldn't sell. And I've been dating.
I got 35 books written, but no one's buying them because I don't have anything important to say. It's shocking.
Jerry Banfield dating channel about that. And then a couple of months ago, I got back.
Yeah, the Jerry Banfield dating channel. You got to hear from the Jerry Banfield dating channel. 5 from Blackwood Ghost. I can't imagine him on top of a woman. Honking away his, oh my god, never mind, barf. Yeah, I couldn't imagine any woman seeing this man as a viable sexual partner. It's disgusting. Valtrax, He didn't go away completely. He went to Rumble, and he like barely ever streams, and when he does, is really boring and no one watches. So like, there's nothing to show, you know. So yeah, he sucks.
Back on YouTube, I have 6 new channels, got a couple 100,000 views, and
6 new channels.
I'm really excited for my life. It's been quite an adventure, and if you enjoyed this short version, I think you'll like the much more detailed version. And I'm effing myself. Thanks for watching, and I hope this video has helped you get to know me a little better.
Yeah, I hope that video helped you get to know Jerry a little better. It helped me get to know Jerry a little better. We have so much more about Jerry that we know that we didn't know before. It's always a deep, deep, deep wormhole with Jerry and his chaos, terrible, horrible, chaotic life, guys. But I think we're gonna leave Jerry there. Jerry there, and jump over to old Dragon Lord Frodo. The day after the edibles, he woke up kind of hungover and feeling bad. So let's just check in with Dragon Lord Frodo's hangover, weed hangover.
Kitties, it's Dragon Lord Frodo. So I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, this is a lot.
What's up, Willie?
What's up, Willie? Remember he was fighting with Willie.
So yesterday I did 400 milligrams.
400.
Grandmaster tight ass. We found something on the dispensary. We were like, yo, we can get $15, but it's like chocolate, which is fine.
Oh, good.
But like $15 for 100 milligrams, that's.
He was play fighting with Willie. You know, cats. They do their thing. It was cute. It was cute. It was fun.
What's the bullshit about?
And he definitely needs some more chocolate. Some chocolate with some weed in it. That'll help his situation.
Though, those chocolates you get at the dispensary, they're just like a single square of 100 milligrams.
Oh,
and in order for you to cut it, you have to like do precision cutting.
You're not gonna cut it. You're just gonna eat the whole goddamn thing again, Frodo.
Cause it's so small, the way it's lined up. I don't know why they can't just give you like a regular fucking chocolate bar and have the THC, like the same amount of THC spread across the whole bar. So you're not sitting there, you know, doing precision thing. Like, why can't they just have...
He never did that. He just eats the whole fucking thing. He doesn't care.
Like a regular Hershey bar or something, but just have it spread out, or just have like 10 individual pieces. Because
they do make it like that. You just have to buy that one. They make bags of like gummies that are like 5 milligrams each, and then you just eat gummy after gummy, and it'll take you forever to get to 100 milligrams.
Sometimes it's like, what's the point of a gummy if you're can't fucking taste it because you can only eat one, you know?
Yeah, that's the problem. What's the point of doing edibles if I can't enjoy some chocolate too? I don't understand. Why can't we just have like a lot of chocolate and then like the beer of edibles, just really low milligram chocolate bars, so then I could have like 7 or 8 chocolate bars and get high. That's my perfect night, really.
So we had this idea. It's like, fuck it, right? We're just gonna eat 4 pieces of this chocolate.
So his problem was that he couldn't cut the 100 milligram chocolate down into even pieces. So his solution was to eat 4 of them. I mean, you could have just eaten 1 of them, but your solution was, well, if I can't cut them into smaller pieces, I might as well eat 4.
That was like 100 milligrams.
I really wanted to eat a lot of chocolate. It was more about eating a lot of chocolate. Unfortunately.
Milligrams each. And, you know, I kicked in and shit. You know, kind of all goofy. And then I think I realized something here.
What do you realize?
Because I started getting nauseous on the
What's up, Herbert?
on the edibles, and I'm like, this shouldn't happen. Usually it's when I smoke, it's when I get
Dude, I got
nauseous.
I got these chocolate bars from my guy. Number one, they tasted exactly like Girl Scout cookies. Like one was the Thin Mints and one was the whatever peanut butter. I think the Tagalongs or whatever. And they were like Hershey bar sized, and each one was an eighth. Oh my god. Best fucking, and they tasted so good, and they fucked me up. They fucked me up. It was just the best thing I've ever had in my life.
And start throwing up and shit. So I realized something. I think I realized the reason I throw up when I'm smoking is because I think what it is when I smoke, I cough a lot. And I think that the hard coughing actually fucks with my stomach.
Yeah.
And that's what makes me throw up.
I used to do that in college. I would take gravity bong, hit so hard that I would like cough till I threw up. That just means you need to take a fucking break and just smoke a joint or something.
Like this, you know. But I also think it also has to do with, it can also happen with laughing too hard.
Laughing too hard. That'll do it.
So usually when I smoke weed or I vape it, like I cough a lot. Like it's like really bad coughing. So I think that's part of the reason why I throw up. It might not be due to the weed itself. It might be due to coughing really hard. And
well, he said he threw up because it was edibles. I thought he ate edibles. Why would that? Why we? I don't know. Whatever, man. There's no point in questioning. There's no rhyme or reason.
Yesterday with the edible, like it was one of those things where I just couldn't move. I was fucked up yesterday.
He really was.
And I started watching that video and started laughing really hard, and then I got sick. I turned off the video. I went in the other room. I felt like I was about to throw up. Funny thing is, I never threw up last night. And I never got diarrhea. I felt like it was gonna be like a diarrhea type thing.
Wait, wait, hold on. I got a clip for this. I got an actual clip for this one. Where the fuck is it? Hold on.
I just shit myself. You know, that's what happens when you're a drug addict. Did I shit myself? I don't know.
This is a common problem in the Frodo household.
And it felt like it was gonna be a throwing up type thing, but it just never happened.
Yeah.
So maybe the bagel saved me. I don't know.
The bagel saved him. I've never heard of the bagel.
I went to go
What were you doing? The bagel that saved you?
lay down, fell asleep. I didn't wake up until like 3:30 in the afternoon today. I swear. Oh, what time is it? It's like, holy shit, it's 3:30 in the afternoon. I literally slept from like maybe midnight to 3. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I got woken up because of Willie.
He got woken up because of Willie. Willie needed food.
Ugh. Oh.
All right. This is. I don't think this is gonna take a turn into anything exciting, and I don't think I have anything else really to show. I don't think anything really. Let me check. Let me just check a couple things. Maybe we can shimmy something in at the end. Let's see. Oh my God, he's so long about Tim. Oh my God, Andy Eat talked about Tim Curry for 10 minutes. We're not gonna watch that. Oh, you know what I think? You know what I think we can do? We'll pad the end of the time with one of our favorite YouTube related channel. Yeah, a YouTube related channel. Are you excited for a YouTube related channel? A food related channel. Old Wild Bowl, reviewing 3 limited edition Oreo flavors. Are you excited? For Old Wild Bowl brings the excitement, the energy, the voice. Let's say Wild Bowl reviewing 3 limited edition Oreo. Are you excited? It's only 2 minutes.
So
3 minutes.
welcome YouTube. Today I'm gonna be reviewing 3 new, 3 limited edition Oreos. Now,
Yeah.
there's a deep fried flavor, the banana.
What the fuck is that? How do you make a deep fried Oreo flavored Oreo? You just like pack it with a bunch of fucking grease? That's amazing. A deep fried Oreo flavored Oreo. We're losing the fucking plot, people.
Pudding. And chicken and waffles one. I bought all 3 of these at my local Walmart, but I'm gonna start off with the chicken and waffles first.
Chicken and waffles. That's what I want my cookies to taste like. Chicken. I want my cookies to taste like chicken.
So
this is like I was at 7-Eleven one day, and I saw a Doritos Locos taco from Taco Bell, flavored Doritos. So it was like, you know, like they have the Doritos, and they have the Doritos Locos tacos, which is a Doritos flavored shell around a taco. And then someone goes, well, we need to turn this into Dorito flavor. And at some point, I was wondering if they're ever going to turn, like, they were make a Doritos Locos taco flavored Doritos Locos taco. You know what I mean? Like, okay, it didn't work out as well as I thought. It was a funny thought in my head.
Here's what it looks like. So there's like a brown and
Full
white
circle.
cream.
Exactly.
From
10 from Blackwood Ghost. He'd put me to sleep listening to him. And then Cannibal Corpse, the bleeding album stat. Well, you know, just this Wild Bowl. It's a 3-minute video. Let's listen to watch 3 minutes of Oreos. Can't you people contain your excitement for a little bit?
For the center, but let's review it now.
Let's review it. That was the smoothest way of closing Oreos I've ever seen. I don't know why. I don't know why that tickles me. That was just the smoothest way of closing the Oreos I've ever seen anyone do. He's professional. He's a professional. He knows how to close the Oreos.
Alright, so overall, for me, the flavors were waffles, syrup, and chicken, but overall,
oh God, no! I was rather hoping he wouldn't say chicken. I was hoping the Oreos would just taste like waffles and syrup, and they just leave the chicken out of it. I'm not sure I want chicken flavored Oreos.
It didn't actually taste too bad, but I wouldn't ever pick this up again. I would give it a 6.5 out of 10 for the rating, but like I said, it wasn't bad. I just don't personally like it, so let's get into the banana pudding now.
Banana pudding. That might actually be good. Actually, I can see banana pudding being an amazing flavor. You make the middle taste like banana cream. You make the cookies taste like Nilla wafers. That could be amazing.
Alright, so there's what it looks like. It has a yellow and white cream to it, so let's review it now.
Banana cream. He loves banana cream. Actually, I don't think he does. It doesn't look like he does like banana cream. I don't think he likes banana
Alright,
flavor.
so overall, for me, it had like a candy banana flavor to it and a little bit of a cream flavor, but other than that,
I fucking hate candy banana. I hate candy banana flavor. Like banana Laffy Taffy is disgusting, but for some reason, I love banana runts. They taste exactly the same as every other banana candy, but I love banana runts. But every other banana candy is the most disgusting thing I've ever tasted.
I would give it a 9 out of 10. I like the banana pudding
9.
one the most out of all of them so far, but I don't imagine myself liking the deep fried one very much, but either way, let's get into the deep fried flavor now.
Alright, the most confusing flavor, the deep fried Oreo flavored Oreo. What's that possibly gonna taste like? They aren't they? They're so fucking good.
Alright, so there's what it looks like. Now there's 2 black creams in this, like they're...
Yeah, you misspoke. You you misspoke. You mean there's 2 bits of cream. There's clearly a white and a black cream. Or a chocolate cream. You can't say black cream. That's racist. But there's clearly a white and a chocolate cream.
On the top and bottom of the white cream, but let's review it now.
You know, I don't know why, but it's the way they snap when you bite them. I think it's the shape that has a lot to do with it. I think it's the shape of the banana runts, because they snap when you bite them in half. They're yeah, anyways.
Alright, so overall for me, there's really only like a badder flavor, but other than that, I didn't like it at all. I would give it a 4 out of 10 for the rating, but...
Amazing. Oreo managed to fuck up the deep fried Oreo flavored Oreo. Even Wild Bowl isn't very hot about it. That's amazing. Oreo has fucked up their own deep fried Oreo flavored Oreo. Good job, Nabisco. You screw everything up.
I thought the deep fried one was the worst one out of the 3.
The deep fried one was the worst one. Worse than the... What the fuck was the first one again? That was bad? Hold on. What was the first one again? I can't even remember. What was the first one? Deep fried, banana, and... Oh, yeah, right. The first... It was worse than... It was worse than chicken and waffles. The deep fried Oreo was worse than chicken and waffle Oreo. That's coming directly from Wild Bowl. That's amazing. More Oreo, you're fucking up. You're dropping the ball. You're screwing everything up. You suck, Oreo. You gotta get your shit together with these flavors. You made fucking you pissed off Wild Bowl, and we can't have that. Anyways, thank you all so much for coming by. I appreciate it as always. I will catch you guys at the next one, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening.
This is the only response video that you are getting. After this, I'm going back to ignoring you. I'm going back to blocking you. I'm going back to not paying attention to you.
Oh, no you don't, Chris. You're not getting away that easy.
I just shit myself. You know, that's what happens when you're a drug addict. Did I shit myself? I don't know.